start the YouTube recording for this, and we are good to go. Okay, so how's it going? Welcome back to more Pokémon. Hey Derek, how's it going, man? Got a shiny Baniri and shiny Spinarak in one of the random. Well, at least you got other shinies while you were looking for a specific one. Then I guess that's not too bad. All right. So when we left off last time, we were about to take on the ice gym. So I guess might as well just do that. Just stick to using these three in the gym here, I think. That would make the most sense. Right. I think the only thing we really have to do. Oh, in fact, you know what? I was about to say we can go and get a Shikaka another haircut, but we're going to be heading back to Goldenrod pretty much after we beat the gym anyway, so we can just do it when we're actually heading back there. No point in really waiting, or no point in really going all the way back there to date the new when we don't need to. Oh, actually sell all these items and stuff at some point. Getting a bit full. Okay. Into the gym. We should be pretty good for level wise in here. I would say. Gym leader's about highest level's only 31, so not too bad. I think what we're going to do as well, I'm going to probably wait. I'm going to probably wait until after we beat Team Rocket and Goldenrod before we fight Jasmine. Just because, I mean, right now the team's only about level 29, and her highest level's 35. And I doubt that the whole team will go any higher than 35 by the time we finish with Team Rocket. We'll probably, I would imagine the whole team will maybe be around 33, 34-ish at the most by the time we're done with that place. So I think we'll be good to just go and fight her after that, and then head straight to Blackthorn. How much is this Aurora Beam actually doing? Okay. That did about 42 by a crit. Oh, you... Really? Okay, well... The only kind of annoying thing about these goddamn dugongs. They're very bulky, and all of them have goddamn rest. It's kind of the extra difficult thing about the fact that we have the two of the Pokemon we're using are in here. Like two of the three Pokemon we have in here that we're going to use that are not weak to ice are also both water type, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to do good damage, considering pretty much nearly every ice type in here is also water type. Like the only Pokemon in here we're going to run into that's not also water type is going to be Jinx, and then Swinub and Piloswine, and they're few and far between. There's no that many of them in here. I think there's only one trainer with a fucking Jinx, and then there's maybe a couple of Swinubs. So I might as well just switch immediately. No point in staying in against this thing. Hey, Talonov, how's it going, man? That's not what I wanted to see. Don't really want to get growled when I'm trying to sludge bomb. Wow, yeah, that did like nothing. Christ. I did get the poison though, which is nice. Might actually be better off just going for the surf. Hey Giga, how's it going, man? I swear to God, if this thing fucking... If this surf is probably not going to kill it, it'll put it in range for the poison to kill it, but I swear to God if this thing goes for rest here. Oh thank God. In fact, the poison might not even actually knock him out from there. Wow. Hey! Book trip on level 30. Yeah, I did. I think I mentioned that series the other day. Yeah, I was talking about that Netflix series, End of the Fucking World. Yeah, I talked about that on... When was that? It was like Tuesday. It wasn't yesterday. I think it might have been the Sunday stream. I don't remember. But yeah, I did talk about that. It was pretty. I quite enjoyed it. I guess you may have had a look at it. It's pretty dark. It's a pretty dark show, so if you're not into that kind of stuff, you might not enjoy it, but I thought it was really good. Got lured back to World of Warcraft with promises of new stuff to do. Hey, Nuzlocke? Nuzlocke? I'm assuming that's how I say your name. Hello, welcome to the stream. Blessings from Lord Helix. I do need those blessings. And poor Jesus be with you, oh my God. Oh yeah, his hand that got messed up. The you know, Talon Love, World of Warcraft there's one of those just huge games out there that I was never able to get into when I was younger. I actually remember the first time we got a family computer, like the first time we ever had a PC in my home when I was a teenager, where we actually had like access to the internet. I remember it was back in 2005, so it was literally just... I think that might have been around the time. I don't remember when World of Warcraft first came out. I think it was around 2005, 2006 when World of Warcraft came out, wasn't it? So it was like not that long after we got that home PC. I remember my dad got like the free trial of Warcraft to try out because he thought it looked interesting. Because my dad also was a bit of a gamer, and I remember I tried it as well because I just was like, obviously I was into games, and I was like, oh, World of Warcraft, I've heard about this, and I thought I might as well give it a try. And I honestly remember just not liking it at all. Like, it just did not catch my interest. Yeah, it's definitely got one of those games that's kind of not for everybody, but yeah, it's weird because I know so many people that are like really into Warcraft, and I just never caught on to it at all. Yeah. I would say don't talk about any kind of spoilers for the show, Giga, since it is kind of newly out as well. Yeah, and there's probably not many people in, maybe not everybody in here's even seen it. So yeah, I would agree with that. We probably I don't. That's why when I talked about it before, I didn't really say too much about the actual like story of it because I just didn't want to ruin it for anybody who was going to watch it. Was it actually? I actually don't... Yeah, sorry, I don't actually remember that. I mean, to be fair, my birthday stream was like 4 or 5 months ago. So, not exactly Not exactly, gonna remember a single one person that came into my, like, 12-hour stream from, I streamed 12 months ago or something. That's true. Would it have been worth taking over one of my moves just for the joke of giving my Pokemon called Hentai the move rap? I guess we could have put it over Supersonic. I don't really plan on ever using that because it's just so inaccurate, but... maybe if I didn't have cut on him, I would have been able to put it in that slot just for the lols. Wait, really? New info on a possible release window for Pokemon Switch around either holiday 2018 or early 2019. Really? Where did you hear that? Was that on like Cerebi or something? Did they talk about that? Like, did he get a leak from Koro or something? Yeah, we kind of had to use a slot for cut to get some areas, unfortunately. But I mean, the good thing is Tentacruel doesn't have a ton of moves it's going to learn that I really want. Like Surf and Sludge Bomb are like the kind of two main moves we're going to have on it. And once we get to Blackthorn, we can just get rid of cut, because after, I mean, I think we're pretty much in a situation now in the game where we don't need cut for anything, really. So, yeah, I could probably get rid of it when we're in Blackthorn so that I can use that move slot for something else. Actually, yeah, well, we do actually, you actually do need Waterfall this generation, but luckily we do have Quagsire in the party as well. So I'm gonna take Surf off of Quagsire and give him Waterfall instead. That way we've got something with Surf and something with Waterfall, rather than having both on one Pokemon. And yeah, as much as I would love to have Toxic on Tentacruel, it's gonna be a while before we even get that TM. Unfortunately, you don't actually get Toxic in this until you're in Kanto, which I think is kind of lame. So we're going to be waiting a while to get that, and I guess we just gotta hope that Hentai stays alive that long. Cerebi tweeted that Nintendo's release pages show new Pokemon RPG game in late 2018 or early 2019. Wow! Sweet. That's honestly, that is genuinely the times I assumed. That is like the times I assumed it was going to get released. Like I thought I thought maybe at the end of this year, if not the end of this year, it will probably be like in the first quarter of 2019 that it would get released. Like that's just genuinely the times I would have assumed anyway. Better thing about Nintendo giving an earnings report, and another thing about the Pokemon release schedule for the line between December 31st and January 1st. I doubt we'd skip a holiday release to launch it. I imagine they may try and get it ready for a holiday release, but if they can't and have to delay it to like make sure, like obviously to delay it so it actually works properly, then it'll probably just get delayed to like maybe like March or something of 2019, which would probably make more sense. Yeah, I would honestly mostly assume it will be 2019. I wouldn't get hopes up of it being out this year, honestly. Alright. But fight price. But that shouldn't be too bad. This fight against Price should not be too difficult. Shouldn't have too much problems fighting him. The only thing that I can feel might be a little bit annoying is his Dugong with how bulky it is. But the Piloswine we should be able to just easily take out with a couple of Surfs from the Quagsire or even Hentai. Ah, really? Jesus, I don't know. I've not been on Cerebi for a few days, so I guess I've missed all this stuff that they've talked about. Yeah, I would say don't talk about any kind of leaked info about the actual game itself in my chat, just in case there are people in here that don't want to know about it. Like if you want to know about it, go read it up and stuff. But I would say don't talk about it in here, just in case, because there are sometimes people who prefer to wait until they actually officially release info before they know anything about the games. Oh, so close to 31. Alright, I don't remember if this thing has a ground move or not. Just in case it does, we'll switch to Whoop Troop. I don't think it does. I think it has like Blizzard, Icy Wind, Horn Attack, and Mist, I guess, is its other move. I'm pretty sure that is its 4 moves then, so we should be fine. Oh no, Fury Attack. It doesn't even have Horn Attack, it's Fury Attack? Jesus. Yeah, I would agree with that, Derek. Oh, so close to one-shotting him. Oh, come on. Punch! Ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I imagine at E3 they'll probably have some kind of I think if the game is going to be released even as late as like Q1 of 2019, I imagine maybe before E3 there will be a Nintendo Direct that will maybe just show the logo and like release like what the name of the game is. Like kind of what they did with Ultra Sun and Ultramoon, where they just basically showed the logo and nothing really else. And then I think after that, E3 was maybe when they'll actually show like gameplay and maybe some like new stuff that's going to be released with it. I imagine that might be the way that they'll do it. Alright. Hold on. A minute. Did we not get... We didn't get a phone call from... Elm there, telling us about Team Rocket. Do we not have... Can we not fight Team Rocket and Goldenrod until we have all the badges? Up to this point, like, do I have to actually fight Jasmine before we go to Goldenrod to fight them? I don't actually remember if that's the case. If that is the case, we may have to do a little bit of grinding then. Maybe try and get the team at least up to like 32 or something. I honestly don't think we're going to have that much trouble with Jasmine. I mean, I would say Quagsire can probably just solo her entire team without any trouble. Honest, because what does she have? She has 2 Magnemites, where their only main attack is Thunderbolt, which he completely is immune to, and then Steelix, which pretty much only has Iron Tail as its main attack, which we resist. Like, a couple of digs and a surf will pretty much deal with her entire team, I think. Yeah, I guess so. Rip. Alright, well. I guess while I'm here I might as well just do this. Yeah, I think we might actually be able to just go and fight her now. Honestly, I genuinely think Quagsire can probably just destroy her entire team with no problem. Like, dig a Magnemite, little one shot, dig the other Magnemite, one shot, Surf, Steelix. And even if we somehow manage to get on low health, I can just switch to Tentacruel to finish the Steelix off. Alright, we'll run over and fight her now then, I guess. For some reason I remember... Oh, hello. Tina! You want to battle us? Oh no, you don't want to battle us. I think she was just literally talking random shit. Alright, well, rip. We already have an extra leaf stone from her, so I don't really bothered about that. Still waiting on getting literally any other evolution stone from the other people. I've had 2 leaf stones from Gina within like the first few hours of having her number, and the other ones have given us nothing. Absolutely shit all. Alright, Jasmine. I imagine we're going to be able to just sweep through you with no trouble at all, so be prepared for that. Are we actually outspeed the Magnemite, really? Jesus. I mean, I know Magnemite's not evolved, but I thought Magnemite was a lot bit faster than that. Oh well. GG. Guess we don't even have to worry about getting hit by Supersonic or anything. There's the big boy. I think I should easily be a 2-hit KO. Wow, nearly a 1-hit KO, Christ. Well, that's not going to save you, unfortunately. Actually, I forgot this thing had Sunny Day. Oh, you bitch. That's actually makes this kind of an annoying fight. Although this might... No, I was going to say this might stop two-shot it, but it won't. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, we're still doing a ton of damage. and you missed. Jesus. Rip. Hey Jake, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Correct. Jasmine, you literally did not even touch me. That's just embarrassing. Out of Quagsire. Alright. Okay, couple of things. Actually, something I forgot to do. I want to give Icy Wind to Hentai over Supersonic. Shamwell. Still no girl command that. I still don't know if I want to give that to Nido Queen or not. Iron Tail, who can learn this? Wow, a lot. Ooh, who do I want to give this to? What do you have? Actually, I need to get you a little bit more versatile moveset. Oh, were you around when me and Crash were doing our Fire Red Cage Lock thing? God, that was forever ago if that's when you were last in one of my streams, dude. I guess welcome back then. It's been a while. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Need to go back and thingy. That's one thing I forgot I wanted to do, was check if we can get hidden power from the department store now, because we can actually maybe give that to a few of our Pokemon in the hopes that it's a somewhat decent attack for them. Could end up being not good at all. Just honestly depends what their IVs are, or I don't even remember if it's IVs in this game or not. But all depends on their stats, I guess. Oh, actually, oh, you know what? Actually, I should put Shikaka out in front because he's going to learn. He's going to get Wing Attack finally on 30 here, which will be nice to finally have a stab move for him. Ah, that sucks, dude, that you got your old account banned. Well, I guess welcome back then to the streaming stuff. Right. Let me see. Can we get hidden power from here now that we found it? No. Can't, really? Damn it. I honestly... Oh, do you know what it might be, actually? It might be in Celadon. It might be Celadon City where we get a hidden power. Where we're able to, like, buy it multiple times. I think that might be the case. Right, well then I guess I gotta decide on who to give this to now then. I guess the question is, who needs it more than anybody? You're about to get Wing Attack, which we could put over Supersonic. But then you've only really got Wing Attack and Bite, which are not fantastic moves, in all honesty. They're not great. Wing Attack's a decent stab move, and Bite's okay, but not great. Bailey, I think you're fine. You've got, you know, Synthesis and Reflect, which are nice, and then Headbutt and Razor Leaf to do decent damage. Girl needs a little bit more versatile moves, 2 normal type moves, and then a really weak fighting and poison move are not great. Taurus is in the same kind of boat though, 2 decent normal type moves and then just Rock Smash and Pursuit, which are incredibly weak for him. Whoop Troop's fine, and Hentai's fine as well. But I guess Chicago, Girl, and Shikaka, the 3 of them need some better moves. Let me see, what else can they all learn? Who can I give Return to? That's a question. I could actually maybe throw Return on Shikaka just so he's got something, a different kind of physical move to use that's not flying, just in case there's... Well, I was going to say just in case there's something that resists flying, but I guess the only low type that resists flying type moves that doesn't resist normal would be electric, right? Like the only other thing that resists flying is like rock and steel, which also resists normal, so I don't know if that would actually even be that. I'm so tempted to give Shadow Ball to Girl. Yeah, I'd do that. And then I'm gonna give Iron Tail to Chicago. Put it over... I guess put it over... I don't know actually. I guess I'll put it over Pursuit. Pursuit's... Like, Pursuit's only 40 power. We're never going to get the boost from it because the AI in this game never switches their Pokemon around. Yeah, that would be kind of pointless. Plus it's special in this as well, so it's not even like it gets the good physical damage from it. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let's head into Dream of Rocket. Do you know what I kept forgetting to do? We never came back and actually checked our numbers on the Lucky Number Show. For all I know, we've missed out on getting like a free Master Ball or something from that. Oh well. Okay. I just wanted to see how much damage that was, that Return was going to do in comparison to Bite, so it is a little bit stronger in damage. I assume our Happiness is only at a stage where Return is maybe around 60 or 70 power then, if it's only doing a little bit more than Bite. They're probably both around the same power right now. Which is fine. Oh, in fact, you know what? I just remembered. Before we actually go any further in here, I should probably go and sell... I should probably go and sell in a bunch of my stuff and stock up on like potions and crap, because we are actually running a little bit low on potions, plus we have a lot of shit in our bag. This is just going to take up space, so let me actually... Elixir we can deposit. Max ether, deposit that. Deposit another ether. Deposit the 2 rare candies that we have. Okay, that would good on that. And we could sell some of the stuff and then buy some potions and balls as well. Alright, what can I sell? X special, sell that. Nice. Ice heal, nugget, guard spec. Okay, everything else here is like healing items, so we can keep it. We can keep the rest of this stuff. I might as well just actually buy more lemonades, to be honest. Yeah, buy a bunch more great balls as well. All right. Wait, what the hell's up here? Ah, that's right. Wow, rude. Alright. Okay. Let's sit here and buy some lemonades for a little while. So we can get stocked up on them. Unfortunately, even though we've got, at the point in the game where we have 7 badges, we are still, as far as I'm aware, I think still unable to get hyper potions from anywhere, which is fucking stupid. I think you can't get, pretty sure you can't buy hyper potions and stuff until you actually get to Blackthorn, which is just kinda ridiculous, to be honest. I mean, I guess it makes sense in a sense that, like, with how under-leveled you are in this game compared to other Pokemon games, they maybe just felt like you didn't need to have hyper potions at this point. Because your Pokemon are, you know, obviously only going to be around 30s. But still, I feel like they still should have been available to get at this point. Alright, how many is that? 40. That should be plenty to last us. Okay, now we can start Team Rocket. No more interruptions. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. The sooner we get him up to level 30, the better. So we can actually finally have something that is that does stab damage. Even though wing attack is not the best move in the world, it's better than nothing. Try to think as well when he's going to evolve, because I think when we checked his friendship level yesterday, I think it was said it was between 100 and 149. I imagine it was probably closer to 149, because we got him on level 14 and trained him up like 15 levels, and also we're running about quite a lot without. Well, we're running about a decent amount while grinding levels. Plus, we used a couple of vitamin items and now we've had a couple of haircuts. So I imagine it's probably past that. I think we're probably somewhere between 150 and 200 at this point. There's probably, I think by the time with how much we get from levels up, leveling up and moving around and then maybe getting vitamins and stuff as well. I think he's probably not gonna evolve into Crobat until like 35 or something, which is a little disappointing that he's gonna take that long. But I mean, as long as we can get him evolved into Crobat before we get to Clear, that'll be good. Any later than that is just gonna be a bit too much, and it's gonna end up being pretty dangerous. There we go. Oh, in fact, you know what? That's something else we should maybe try and focus on, is getting Chia leveled up here. Since we're so close to getting our family fully evolved. And Shikaka is going to be the only one that we need to get evolved at that point. Yeah, well, I think we'll try and get both of them up to 30 first, and then we'll try and get Chia up to 32 before anybody else. Because we are going to be running into quite a few tough battles by the end of Team Rocky here, so try to get her up to 32 would be pretty helpful for that. The only kind of unfortunate thing is most of the Pokemon Team Rocket uses are poison types, like Zubat and Koffing and Grimer. So it is going to be a little bit difficult to get Chia leveled up fast here, just because we're going to be running into quite a lot of issues with the fact that our main attack's only going to be Headbutt, which isn't going to be doing a ton of damage. Bam. Grimer as well. You know, I just realised actually, that's two Pokemon games in a row where the starter Pokemon that we've used has been the Chikorita line. Because before we did Crystal, we played through Pokemon Colosseum, and I accidentally accidentally chose Bayleaf as my starter when I didn't realise we had to make a choice. I just fought the first guy we saw that had one of the starters and caught Bayleaf because I thought, oh, we may as well catch it. And then I soon realised, oh wait, we had a choice between 3 of them, and I picked one, not realising that if I pick it, the other 2 are going to disappear. Actually, maybe a good idea to actually use Hidden Power so I can figure out what bloody type it is. Okay, normal against Muck. So it's not ground or psychic. It's not ground, it's not psychic. It's not grass, it's not poison. It's not fighting. What other resistances and stuff does Muck have? I think that's it, isn't it? I don't think it resists anything else. Or is effective against anything else. Okay, so we ruled out like 5 possible types from that. Oh, wait, Bug? No. Bug is Bug no? Bug's normal against poison, isn't it? Don't remember. I think it is. I don't fucking remember. Christ. Well, if I had to pick a type for it to be, Dark or Ghost might not be bad. in all honesty. Just to kind of deal with with our psychic weakness, or electric, and electric might not be too bad as well to deal with our the water weakness that we have, or even fire as well to deal with grass Pokemon and ice Pokemon. Well, it would help if we got something other than fucking poison types, so we can actually figure out what type this is. Game. I'm a wee bit scared that this thing might explode. It is at a high enough level to have it. I feel like Weezing's sprite in this makes it look small. I don't know why. Like I feel. Like it feels like the heads. I know it. Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Could you not, though? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god, thank god. You've got pretty decent physical bulk. Jesus Christ. Okay. Did we not have stuff explode, though, game, please? The unfortunate thing is there's a fucking guy we have to fight in here that has like 5 coffins and Weezings. I'm gonna have to. I'll probably end up just using Quagsire and just spamming Dig just to try and avoid as much explosions as possible. Plus Quagsire is the best Pokemon we have for tank and self-destruct. So right, let's see what Hidden Pebble does to you. Not very effective against Magnemite. So it could be ice. It could be steel. It could be rock. It also could be electric. The issue is, I mean, the issue is steel types have got a lot of fucking resistances. If we could just find, if we could get some trainers in here with some little, some more versatile types. I doubt that's going to happen though. Pretty much all of the rocket guys have just got poison types, or like normal types like Rattata, and then all the scientists usually just have electric and steel types. So we're not exactly going to have a good variety to test out what type Hidden Power is. Oh, these flinches though. Fucking good job, Chia. There we go. Level 30. Nice. I guess the whole team on 30 now. Oh. Something else for us to test. If it's super effective against Zubat, then it's very likely electric or ice. Or rock. If it's super effective against him, it's electric, ice, or rock. No. It's not electric, ice, or rock. So it might be Steel type? Huh. Oh, no, it's Ghost. Oh, that kind of, I guess that confirmed it then. It not affecting Rata. That is actually one of the types I was hoping for, because it would... I guess that means I don't have to waste Shadow Ball on Nidoqueen, because it has a Ghost hidden power. Not sure how, I'm not sure how powerful it is, in compared to Shadow Ball, but I guess that kind of makes me not have to waste Shadow Ball. I would prefer to keep Shadow Ball for just in case we end up getting a Gengar at some point. Or even a Mischievous, although to be fair, the only place you can get Mischievous is in Mount Silver and we'll pretty much be at the end of the game at that point. But hell, it might be that we have a few empty slots in the party that we're looking to fill, and hell, maybe Mischievous will be the a Pokemon that we can catch to try and fill that slot. You never know. You never know. Bam. One nice thing about Che here as well is I think I don't know if it's on the level that she evolves, or if it's maybe a level or two afterwards. But we will be getting access to Body Slam through a level up move pretty soon, which is really nice. Shit. Out of PP, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I was about to switch there, but this guy actually has I remember this guy has a Porygon on level 30, so we can actually something we can finally actually hit with Razor Leaf. Although I don't remember what moves this thing has, and I'm a little bit scared. I don't think it'll have like Ice Beam or anything like that, even though Porygon can learn that. Inversion. Okay. That sweet tri-attack animation. Wow, that actually did a decent chunk. By the way, my neighbours are currently vacuuming, so if you hear a loud murr in the background, that's what that is. Hey, there's Body Slam. I guess we get it just before we evolve. Nice. That'll also reset the PP of that move, I think, so that's kind of helpful. Although we are about to fight the guy, the last guy here, before we have to jump out, so we're going to probably get you healed anyway. We definitely don't want to be using you in this fight. Whoop Troop, you're going to be the one to deal with this. Just spam dig. Just spam dig. Super effective, and it will make it so we can hopefully avoid some of these self-destructs from these goddamn coffins. And if we do get hit by one, well, you're pretty much the only one, except for maybe Nidoqueen, that can potentially tank it. Thank God we actually outspeed We're fast enough to outspeed the coffins. Not sure about wheezing. Wow, that doesn't one-shot? Really? Okay, that's just really unfortunate. I mean, I kind of did think that might happen, considering coughing does have really good physical defense. That is unfortunate, though, that it's that. I mean, it's close enough that it might have been that we just got a low damage roll there as well, so not liking these smoke screens that are happening either. Nope. God damn it. At least that one failed. Ah, come on. Oh, there you go, of course. I have no words for that. I have no fucking words for that. It's a real shame that my face cam currently isn't working, because I'm probably saying way more with my face than I did with my words there. Are you actually serious with this? Why? Just why? That is actually fucking unbelievable. Like, just... I don't even know what to say to that. We've went all the way from the fucking first badge. The only death we had in this run was that Spearow that got killed by a crit on the first gym. And then the only Pokemon to die after that not only is my favourite Pokemon that I rarely get to actually use in one of these Nuzlockes, but it dies to a critical fucking self-destruct after I missed an Ice Punch because of one smoke screen. And you know what the worst part is? If I just went for Dig again, we would have completely avoided that. We would have completely avoided that. I'm so angry right now. I just knew it. I just knew it. I mean, who else was I going to use though? That's the thing. Who else was I going to use for this fight? There was no... The only other Pokemon we have... The only other Pokemon we have in the team that can potentially tank a self-destruct from these things is Nidoqueen. But the issue with that is we don't have any ground moves on anybody else. Or psychic moves. Fucking just... Oh... So upset. You gotta stop spamming smokescreen. So annoyed. I have no words to describe how pissed off I am with the fact that we just lost my favourite Pokemon in this due to a crit self-destruct. It's just I mean, it's just so many factors, so many stupid factors went into causing that to happen. The fact that our dig was like a tiny bit away, just like the smallest little bit away from being able to one-shot these coffins so that they wouldn't even be able to get a chance to do that. The fact that after one smoke screen I missed my Ice Punch attack. The fact... just fucking... And then obviously the fact that it even got the crit in the first place. All that shit to accumulate and that happening is just... I don't even know how the fuck we're going to deal with the wheezing that's about to come out as well. Like, what am I going to do against that thing? If that thing explodes, I don't know if we have anybody in the team that can tank it. Which means I'm just going to have to hope that he just doesn't fucking do it. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, there's something positive at least. I mean, I literally don't have enough PP to knock this thing out with body slams. Well, I guess Rip Girdle's well. Cool. Fucking cool. Really? 2 Pokemon in one fight? Both from explosion moves? You can just actually go fuck yourself. In every sense. Fucking... Oh, I'm so angry right now. We went this fucking long in the game without anybody dying, and we lose 2 Pokemon in one fucking fight to explosion moves. To this fucking scumbag. Well, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do now. So angry. Alright. Well. I guess the question is now, what the hell are we gonna do? We have 2 empty slots that we gotta fill. And I would honestly prefer to fill these 2 slots and get the Pokemon trained up before we continue with Team Rocket. Because going through the rest of Team Rocket with only 4 Pokemon is not something I want to do. So, let me think. A couple of things. There should be a few areas that we have not caught stuff in that we could go to. I don't think we never caught a water type. I mean, that's the thing, there's quite a few water Pokemon we could catch to replace Quagsire. But, I mean, the only issue with that is the whole point of having, the whole good thing about Quagsire and the team with Tentacruel was that they both kind of tanked each other's weaknesses pretty well. But that's, unless we have another water ground type, that's not really going to happen again. So all the water types that we can catch are not really going to be helpful right now. Oh, you know what? We never caught, I don't think we ever caught a Pokemon at the Ruins of Alph. And I think, isn't there some long grass at the Ruins of Alph? Yeah, taking Eevee for an evolution would be an option. I mean, we still have the issue with the evolutions, don't we? Still have the issue of no matter what we evolve the evolution into, it's still going to be not good because we don't have any stab moves for them. Like Jolteon and Flareon, we don't have an electric or fire move to give them, and if any one that they learn by leveling up isn't until like 40 odd. Plus, we don't have a Firestone or a Thunderstone. Vaporeon is the only one where we could actually give it a fucking stab water move for when it evolves, but again, do we really need 2 water types in the team that actually do share weaknesses? And then Espeon has got the same issue where it's just, well, one, there's no fucking way we're going to get an Eevee to evolve into Espeon or Umbreon today through happiness. It's just not going to happen. So, I mean, they're kind of all... I feel like if we're going to have an evolution, we'll probably have to wait to use one of them in the team when we're in Kanto, because then we'll be in a situation where we can actually get access to moves like Thunderbolt and Ice Beam and Flamethrower, and by that point we might actually have some evolution stones, and we might, you know, well, that'll be the point in the game where we can have access to a bunch of stuff to make the evolution actually work, but for now it's just not going to be helpful to us at all. Yeah, and yeah, plus we get the TM for Psychic and Kanto as well. Hold on, I'm going to look up. I'm pretty sure the Ruins of Alph have a grass area, don't they? We can maybe go there and see what we can find. Because the only other Pokemon at the Ruins of Alph are water types, because of the water there, and then fucking obviously unknown that's just complete garbage. Outside, let's see. Yeah, there's grass somewhere. Okay, so the only Pokemon... nah, that's maybe not worthwhile then. The only Pokemon that you can get in the small grass section there is Natu, which is 90%, so we're more than likely going to get that, and then the only other Pokemon there is Wooper and Quagsire, and then Smeargle. Obviously we can't get Wooper or Quagsire because we've already had him in the team now, and Smeargle's just not that good. And Natu's not that good either. Like, I actually do like Natu, and if I had a better learn set I would use one, but it genuinely has one of the worst movesets in this game. Like, it just does not learn anything good at all. I level up. Like, let me go through its level up moveset. Right, in Gen 2 this is what it learns leveling up. Peck, Leer, Nightshade, Teleport, Future Sight, Confuse Ray, and it does learn Psychic at level 50. Literally the only psychic move it learns that does damage other than Future Sight is Psychic at level 50. And the only other move it learns leveling up that even does damage is Peck and Nightshade. It's like actually so bad. But I don't think that's an option. I guess we could do that. Is there any towns with headbuttable trees that we could go to try and get some Pokemon? Wait until tonight to evolve the Eevee and the Umbreon. I don't think you realise how long getting the happiness of an Eevee up will take. Even if I did nothing but focus on getting the Eevee's friendship up at like the now, it's not going to evolve anytime soon. There's no way we can get the happiness of the Eevee up high enough to evolve it by tonight. That is an option. Headbutting trees to try and get like Pineco or Execute or Heracross. I thought every town had headbutt trees. I don't think every town has them, does it? I don't think so. I think some of them do, but I don't think they all do. I'm trying to think what Pokemon have we actually caught stuff in. We didn't get an encounter in Cherry Grove, we didn't get one in Violet. We did get one in Azalea Town, which I think was Apom. It was Apom or something else from the tree. Oh, you know what I just realised? We actually never got a Pokemon from the Game Corner in Goldenrod. One of which was a Cubone. And Abra. We actually, oh my god. How the fuck did I never think about doing that? We could just get an Abra from the Game Corner, train it up with the XP share. Once it evolves, it'll have Confusion, and then we can just give it the 3 elemental punches from the department store and it'll be powerful as fuck. It's not going to evolve into Alakazam for a while, but it's still going to be a Kadabra that's just will wreck everything. I think for sure one of the slots we'll get an Abra from the Game Corner and use that, because Alakazam is just like ridiculously good in this game. With the fact that you can give it Thunder Punch, Fire Punch and Ice Punch and all of them are special attacks. Yeah, I have the evolutions changed so that they evolve through level up rather than trade. So I think it's like level 37 or 38 it'll evolve into Alakazam. So that's one slot filled. The only other option I can think of is actually, yeah, maybe either... The only other option I can think of right now is go around the towns to see if there's any trees to headbutt. Until we maybe get a Pokemon from that we can use. And then after that... Oh, in fact, you know what we could do as well? Is it still daytime? It's still day. How long have we got of daytime? Okay, we've still got like an hour nearly. We could. Another option is we can go to Mount Mortar and potentially get a Machop, which would be good. We can get an Abra here. We can maybe try and get a Machop in Mount Mortar. We can go and try and headbutt trees to see if we can get Pokemon from them, and places that we haven't caught stuff in. Yeah, the place you get Lapras is in the Union Cave, and we already got an encounter in there, which was our Wooper. It's a static Lapras, and I think the Lapras only appears on like Mondays or Fridays or something. It's not, so I don't think it'll even be there now. We also we could. I think we do also have access to Route 44 and the Ice Path, I think, right now. So we could actually go and get encounters there. So we do have options. Okay, first things first. Let me grab, where are you? Hattori. Let me grab Hattori out of the PC so that we can have something to fly around on. Okay, let me go to all the towns. Okay, so there are headbutt trees here. Interesting. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go around, we're going to headbutt all the trees, and any town that's got them, that we didn't already get a Pokemon in. We'll go to Goldenrod, we'll buy an Abra from the Game Corner, we'll go to Mount Mortar and try and get a Machop from in there as an encounter, because we never actually got a Pokemon in there, and then we will go to Route 44 and the Ice Path and try and get encounters there to see what we get. In fact, I think Route 44 will be as an area where we can actually use Headbutt as well. So that is a possible place for us to maybe get Heracross or something else. Alright, I guess right now let's just do this. I actually don't know if you could even get Pokemon from the Headbutt trees in this town. I don't think you can get Pokemon from these ones, because there's literally nothing happening. But at the same time, I'm like, why would they put them here if you can't catch Pokemon? Like, they could have just left it with the trees behind it, and not the little ones that you can headbutt. Let me look it up. Yo, Tam with a 2-month resub. Sup XD, seems you're getting another from me. Yeah, dude, thank you so much for the resub, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude. Pokemon. Surfing, fishing. Nope. There are no Pokemon available here. Generation 2, it says there's Pokemon from surfing, from fishing, and then the gift Pokemon, which is the starter, and that's it. There's actually no headbutt Pokemon here. And in the remakes, they made it so you could get Pokemon here. Get away from it, is there a list of like where you can get Pokemon from in this? Here we go. Well, encounters from Headbutt trees and Pokemon Gold and Silver fall into 2 simple groups. Okay, and these are the... Okay, so there's only... Wow, actually, yeah, no. There is the only town in the game that you can get an encounter with the Headbutt trees is Azalea Town. And then Ilex Forest, Lake of Rage, and then a bunch of routes. Damn. That might be an option, actually. Chinchou? Chinchou actually would be a good option. Yeah, because actually that means that is a bulky water type that is not weak to electric. And then we have Tentacruel, a bulky water Pokemon that's not weak to grass. So they would actually complement each other in that sense. Okay, so Abra is going to be definitely in one of these slots. And then the last slot, Machop is an option. Heracross is a potential option if we can find one, and then I think Chinchou would be maybe a good option as well, because then we would actually finally have an electric type in the team. I think Lantern has got a decent learn set. I think it learns at least some okay moves by level up. I don't know if it gets Thunderbolt or anything, but it does at least, like, I think it gets like Spark and stuff at least, which isn't bad. Yeah. It gets Spark on 25, and it gets Confuse Ray as well. I mean, it's not the best, but still, Spark is still better than like Thundershock, which, you know, if we had something like Jolteon or Magnemite, they would only be stuck with Thundershock. At least Lantern gets fucking Spark, which is better than a lot better. Yeah, we haven't really done any fishing, so we can catch a Magikarp. We could go try and catch Shelder, Chinchou. Like, there's a ton of water Pokemon that we can go and catch. Alright, well let's do some fishing then. Since we can't head, I think the only area we can headbutt trees that we haven't caught anything on yet right now is Route 44, which is east of Mahogany. And we got a Shelter. I actually wouldn't mind using an encounter on that route to headbutt a tree, because I think the only other Pokemon you can get on that route are either water types by surfing and fishing, which we don't really need, and then the only patch of grass, I think the only Pokemon you get in there is like Weeping Bells, which we obviously can't catch, and Tangela's, which Tangela's not horrible, but I think I would prefer to use Headbutt to try and get like a Heracross or something if you can get them there, which I think you can. I'm trying to think what else. I think there are other Pokemon you can get in that patch of grass. Wow! I honestly didn't think that would one-shot him. Are you fucking... okay. That's my bad. I genuinely did not think that would one-shot. That's kind of ridiculous. Okay, well, we just kind of lost on that. But you know what? It's not a big deal. There's literally a million areas with water in it, in this place that we have not caught stuff in that we can catch Pokemon in. Like, there's a bunch of water sections. I accidentally killed a Shelter. Rip. Alright, let's try... we can try Cherry Grove as well. Rip Cherry Grove fishing would get us a Staryu with a good rod. That would be good though. I mean, well, it would maybe be good for later. Once we get a Waterstone, having a Starmie would be like fucking ridiculous. I guess this would be a Pokemon that would maybe be good for later if we get one. Okay, we already have a Krabby, so we're not going to get you. Look for something else. Yeah, Staryu wouldn't be a bad option for like later if we need a water type on the team later, if like Tentacruel and that die. If we have a Waterstone, then Starmie would be like... yeah, Starmie's like ridiculously powerful in this game. Okay, is there nothing but Krabbies here? What the fuck? Okay, we're getting literally nothing but Krabbies. What the fuck? Okay, and there's a Magikarp. Okay, so no Staryu, unfortunately. But we did get a Magikarp, which is actually kind of nice because we did kind of miss out on the shiny red Gyarados because I fucking accidentally killed. Okay, we are just doing way more damage than I keep thinking we're gonna do. Name it Fidget if we get a Staryu. Pretty good name for it. Eesh. This weak and pathetic Pokemon is easily pushed along rivers when there are strong currents. Wow, what a fucking insulting Pokédex entry. Yeah, one level, that's true, we could just throw a rare candy on it and have it be Gyarados as well. If we want to use it right now. Magikarp. I don't want to call it Magikarp, that's so insulting. I mean, it will turn into a beautiful, ridiculously powerful Gyarados at some point, so... gotta name it something cool for that. Just call it Shrimp. Alright, we'll call it Shrimp. He actually does... Especially his Mega Evolution. Looks like a giant shrimp. Yeah. Alright. No, we could fish for something in Violet City. Or we can try and surf, because I think if you surf in the water here, you can get Poliwhirls, which is not bad. Having an option to get oh no, never mind. Yeah, Poliwag. Yeah, having the option to get Poliwrath or Politoad would not be too bad. No, I looked at the only actual town that has trees that you can get Pokemon in is Azalea. Azalea Town, Ilex Forest, the Lake of Rage, and then a bunch of random routes are the only places where Headbutt actually will give you a Pokemon. You, please wake up. Fucking hell, okay, how many turns were we asleep for there? Christ. That was actually ridiculous. Paula's swag. Seems like... Actually, you know what? This is what I actually started calling my... This is what I actually started calling the Poliwag line. Ever since I started watching My Hero Academia. Alright, and then, yeah, we got stuff in Azalea. Okay, Goldenrod. Let's go buy ourselves an Abra. Oops. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. I have to go round the long way through the underground to actually get into the game corner. Because the fucking Team Rocket arsehole's blocking it. Go. I think, how much was Abra? How much was it? Wasn't that much, was it? It's like 100 or something? Oops. Yeah, 100. Jesus. That's so cheap for, like, a Pokemon that can become ridiculously powerful. Abra. Yeah. Alright, what are we going to call Abra? Female Abra. We could use a Wobbuffet. Jesus. I wonder if anybody's actually ever tried to use a Wobbuffet in a Nuzlocke before. Like, just trying that, the risk of having a Pokemon that needs to get hit to actually do any damage. Have you actually? Was it actually any good, or was it, like, really annoying to use? Damn. I mean, I know Wobbuffet is a lot of the time can be the Nuzlocke killer, but I always imagined like actually trying to use one throughout the playthrough would just like be really, really difficult. You'd constantly having to make it get hit by things. I suppose, yeah. Oh, Sabrina. That actually seems somewhat appropriate. I guess it is, since it is female. Female Alakazam. Fucking Sabrina, teenage witch. You know what's really weird? When I was a kid, I remember I used to watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch a decent amount. But I remember fucking nothing about that show. Like, actually nothing. I can't remember a single goddamn thing about that show, even though I remember I did watch it a decent amount. Alright. XP share on Sabrina. I guess whatever we catch for the other slot is going to have to be something that can train on its own, so that Sabrina can just like leech experience off of the battles, at least until Sabrina gets high enough leveled to we get other moves for it. Okay, so oh yeah, we've got some water here we can fish in. We can go to Ekritique, actually, if we fish in the harbour, or the port, not Ekritique, in Olivine, we can also get a Chinchou or a Shelder there as well. Hopefully, hoping for the Chinchou, in all honesty. And then we'll jump into Mount Mortar, and then we'll jump over to Route 44. The headbutt trees, and then we'll go into the ice path. The only thing with the ice path is more than likely the Pokemon we get in there is just going to be a Swinub, and that's not really something I'm too interested in using. If we get a Jinx, that would be cool, although we have Abra, so having Jinx and Abra would be kind of redundant. I mean, yeah, actually thinking about it, I guess Swinub would be the only Pokemon in there that we could really use right now. Because if we end up getting like a Sneasel or a Delibird, they're both pretty bad and not really something I would use. Oh yeah, again Gen 1 when she had that whip. Yeah, that was pretty weird. Okay, so we're not getting anything new from fishing. Let me try surfing. If that gets anything. Still just giving us Poliwags. If I get a Delibird, I have to use it. Fuck no. There's no way. Okay, is there just no new Pokemon available in this water patch? It always rocks. I mean, there is the gift Shuckle that you get in Scenewood that I actually never grabbed. I never actually got any encounters in Scenewood City. I never fished or anything there. And you do get a gift Shuckle there, but there's no fucking way I'm using it. Yeah, you missed a massacre, dude. We lost both Quagsire and Yeah, we lost Quagsire and Nidoqueen both in the same battle, both to self-destruct and explosion. So, yeah, I was pretty fucking upset with that. Okay, there's just nothing new here. Fucking screw it. Alright, let's see if we can get a Chinchou here. That'll be a contender to get used in the party. Yeah, the rocket and the tower at the top of the first main rocket guy that you fight that has the 5 like coughings and a wheezing. Or did they have a Tentacule? Give me Chinchou, please. I already got a match cap. Come on. Hey! There's the Chinchou. Nice. Yeah, female. I'm actually gonna look at that. Once we catch this thing, I'm gonna look in the PC. I want to know how many fucking female Pokemon we've caught compared to male, because I swear it feels like it's been like 90% female, which is just so weird. Like just the fact that we're getting so many of like one of the genders. It's just such a strange thing. Like you would assume that mostly you would be getting kind of half and half with it. Like just overall, but we're just getting nothing but female Pokemon. Alright, nickname for a Chinchou? Anybody got any suggestions? I have no name for this. Alright, well, you know, good talk. Water Chew? Yeah. Yo, Tam, thanks for the host, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've not really used Lantern that many times as well, so I don't really have any nicknames for it. Would that work? No, I don't think that name would really fit it. I was gonna say I could name it after the boss that you fight in Jabba Jabba's belly, because that's like a water thing that has electric powers. But that's like a weird jellyfish thing, and I think it's... I can't even remember its name, but I think I remember its name enough. Like, I think the name, it probably wouldn't fit Lantern very well. Because it's like, I think it's like pure like bio something or some shit. Name it Ruto. I guess we could name it Ruto. Probably a fish person though. Yeah. I can't really think of anything else, so screw it. Roto. Okay. Oh, we could have named it Mifa as well, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. 14, 15, 16. Like 16 out of the total like 22, 23 Pokemon that we've caught in this so like 75%, about 75% of the Pokemon we have caught in this playthrough have been fucking female. Like what the hell? It's so weird. So many ladies. Alright. Yeah, I'll jump into Mount Mortar, see if we get lucky enough to get a match up for our encounter in here. Racket. I already have one of those. Mifa's ability is so useless late game. I actually don't remember. Oh no, it isn't her. Hey, we did get a match up. Fucking nice. Isn't Mifa's one was the one that revives you, isn't it? Like when you get knocked, when you lose, if you're low on health and you have her ability like loaded up, it'll like instantly revives you and heals you. That's not that bad. I mean, I guess late game in the sense that you maybe aren't dying a lot, but I think it's still an ability that saves you from death, which is pretty nice. And yeah, I mean the most fun one to use was definitely the Gyarados one. Can't actually remember her name. It was like Ursula or some shit. I don't know. That one was the most fun to use because you would just literally wreck everything in a massive radius. Actually have any... I think Mudslap from Hattori is the only thing that could maybe damage this without... Urbosa, that's her name. I knew it was Ur something. I actually remember, like, I remember that, I thought it was pretty funny that, not funny, but I thought it was pretty cool that, the English voice actress for Urbosa, also does a voice for, also does the voice of, Winter in Ruby, which I thought was really cool, because I remember, like, one of those few times where I recognised a voice actress or a voice actor's voice in something else and realised it was this other one character that I know them for. Because I remember, I think on my stream, when she first appears and talks, I remember I was sitting there saying to myself, like, I fucking know that voice from somewhere, and then I eventually realised it was fucking Winter from Ruby, and I was just like, oh my god, like, actually really cool. Alright, what do we want to name matchup? I mean, we have to name him after a wrestler of some kind. I think I usually name my matchups, and I usually name them like Lesnar. Ah, fuck Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's an arsehole. Wave. I feel like... Oh, I know. Just because he's actually like one of the... Probably my favourite of the newer wrestlers. Braun Strowman. One of the few new like big guy, new main guys in wrestling nowadays that I actually really like. And he's just a huge fucking beast. So I feel like that kind of fits Machamp pretty well. Braun Strowman, the fucking monster. Okay. Oh god. Actually, yeah, I kind of wanted to avoid fighting anybody here, so... I might as well grab this. Alright. Headbutt trees. Should be able to get an encounter here. Yeah. Come on, Heracross, if we can even find you here. Spearow, we already have a Spearow, so we can... I mean, that's one nice thing, is that a lot of the encounters you get in the trees I have already found, which makes it so we have a better chance of getting that Heracross, because we can avoid so many of them. A different one. Apom, we already have one of you as well, so you can get the fuck. Come on. An Apom. Yeah, it is a wee bit creepy, to be fair. I mean, we're not even finding like Execute or Pineco. Just Apom and Spearow. Oh my god. How are these the only two Pokemon we're finding here? Like, there's no way that they're the only ones, like, available here. Wait, are you serious? There's no way. No, you can get other Pokemon. Hold on, I'm looking. I don't want to waste my time here if that is the case. Go to Route 44. Headbutt trees. Oh, what? Yeah. Oh yeah. Heracross is here. It says Headbutt, moderate chance of battle, Spearow, Apom. Headbutt tree, low chance of battle, Spearow, Apom, Heracross. Yeah, it says Crystal. You can get Heracrosses and Crystal in this area. It just has a low chance of showing up. So Heracross is the only Pokemon that shows up in the trees here that we don't already have, which means we can 100% get him if we just look long enough for him to appear. Yeah, unfortunately no Pineco, but Heracross! Just gotta keep looking until we potentially find one. Anna. Oh, shit. That's the Thunderstone, isn't it? I'm just gonna battle this guy actually, just so we can fucking get out of the way. Yeah, as soon as we're done with this, I'll jump to Route 38 and get that Thunderstone. Jesus Christ! How are we getting this unlucky? We're barely even fucking getting Pokemon to appear. Wow. This is just taking the piss at this point. You know what? Hold on. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I thought. I think I might as well. I might as well just mute the game volume and put on some music right now, since as soon as we're done with this, we're going to be doing training anyway, and that way you guys don't have to listen to the fucking game sounding like shit whenever I'm trying to. When I'm like speeding up to find this as well. So. In fact, you know what? I actually need to go use the bathroom real quick as well, so I'll be right back. When I come back, I'll put on some music and we'll hopefully try and get a Heracross, and then we'll be grinding some levels. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wait, what is it? Can I give you a link that'll be useful because you can't get Heracross here? That's only gold and silver? No, you can't. You can get Heracross here. I looked at Bulbapedia. On Bulbapedia for this route, it says Heracross and it has Crystal next to it, as in you can get this Pokemon in Crystal on this route. Yeah, what the hell are you talking about, man? Like, I know what I'm doing. I literally use Bulbapedia all the time to look up where you get Pokemon. I would know whether or not a Pokemon was able to get caught in an area or not for a certain game. If we don't find the Heracross soon though, I'll maybe just leave it for now and just maybe come back and try and find it some other time. Because I don't want to be spending like fucking forever trying to find this thing. Because we did get a Machop, which I would be fine with using. True. No, always trust us. You know what? Screw it. I honestly don't know. I mean, Sabrina is the Abra that we picked up from the game corner. Because we never actually did that. And Abra is really good. So thought might as well actually grab it and use it in the team since we kind of need new stuff. Oops. Yeah, not as broken as in Gen 1, but still pretty broken in this game. Especially since you can give it Fire Punch, Thunder Punch and Ice Punch. Like barely any types out there that can tank a hit from it. Like pretty much the only Pokemon that don't get destroyed by it are Dark types. Because even Steel types that are supposed to help resist it, you have Fire Punch for, so... I don't want to be spending forever here. I think I might just leave this for now. Maybe try and get a Heracross later. Because this is taking way too long. I'm just going a nice path, we'll get an encounter in here. And then I think we'll probably just use the Machop and Abra that we got as our 2 new team members. Remember when you actually used a Shuckle? Yeah, I remember. Because the only time it was ever actually good was in Gen 1. A Gen 1 randomizer that it was in, because its special stat was like ridiculous. Also, you know what I just realised actually? It might not be the best idea to actually use... Actually, it might actually not be the best idea to actually use Machop as well. Because that would be 3 Pokemon in the team weak to Psychic. I don't know how else we can use though. Although I guess we did actually... We did We just get a phone call for a Thunderstone. So we could actually maybe finally use Pichu in the team. It does mean we're going to have to maybe use the XP share to get Abra up high enough to be Kadabra, and then give the XP share to Pichu and then use Kadabra to train the both of them up. Might have to do that, because otherwise we're not really going to have any way of training them both up. That might be worthwhile doing though. But then we also do need to hope that Pichu evolves into Pikachu before level 26. Otherwise it's not going to get Thunderbolt. That might be a bit of an issue. Because getting the thing trained up like 20 levels might not be enough. Also, why the fuck are we getting nothing but Zubats in here, by the way? Like, what the hell's going on? There we go. Christ almighty. And I already used my haircut today on Shikaka as well, so we can't even do that to try and get the Pichu happier. Issue. We could do that. Just run back and forth, get happiness up way walking around. Well, let me see, what methods are there in Gen 2 to boost friendship up that I could maybe try and exploit a little bit? Potentially. Okay, yeah, grooming, haircut brothers, we can't do that. Level up. Wait, what's this? Always? Wait, always in... Wait, what? Oh, apparently in Crystal, if you level Pokemon up at the location that you met them at, it actually boosts them up more. Like twice as fast. Although that's kind of an issue though, because I'm pretty sure we met Pichu. I don't know what it would actually... I actually don't know what it would say we met Pichu, because we got the egg from the daycare, which would mean the route below Goldenrod. But when it hatched, I think we were in Goldenrod. If it's below Goldenrod, then we can maybe try and get it a few levels from there to get this happiness up faster, but if it's not, if it's in Goldenrod, then we're pretty much screwed. Unless I try and get it leveled up by fighting some Team Rocket guys in the radio tower and stuff. Using a vitamin boosts it, but we don't really have any of those and they're a bit expensive. Battling gym leaders and Elite 4 members, that's not really an option. Grooming with Daisy, we can't do that. Walking 512 steps. Learning a TM? I didn't know that was one. Using a battle item? Yeah, so there's not really that many options. Pretty much just leveling up and walking around. Other than like the haircuts and stuff, those are the only two things we can really do. Can't really afford to buy a ton of vitamins and we don't really have a ton of TMs that we can use either. I'm gonna call him Snork. A mix between snow and pork. Wait, what is this? Says Heracross is a low chance to appear but has a 30% and low chance, which makes no sense because the moderate chance is 80-20 between Spearow and Apom. Do you need to headbutt a specific tree to get a Heracross or what? Someone explain. Yes. So, as far as I'm aware, I don't have a full understanding of it, but as far as I'm aware, in Gen 2, the way the headbutt trees work is there's like there's like different tiers of trees. There's moderate chance trees and there's low chance trees, and the chance of what the dependent on the trees being low chance or moderate chance depends on what your trainer ID is. So I think it changes every playthrough, like every game is different for where Pokemon will appear in each tree. So yeah, Pokemon appear in different trees. So there's a chance that Heracross is just in a specific tree on that route that we just didn't look at enough or just didn't look at, and it would take even longer. So yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, it's kind of ridiculous the way the tree system works for that. Yeah, it's kind of confusing and weird. Alright. Was it Hattori? And then I think... Oh, I guess we could... Oh yeah, Chinchou. We do have Chinchou as an option. But I guess there's the dilemma. Do we want to use Eneru, who will take longer to train up because it's only level 5, plus we need it to evolve through happiness, which it might not do by the time we need it to. But we also did get a Thunderstone. Or we can take... I think we actually might be better taking Ruto, to be honest. Because, yeah, Lantern is pretty solid. It would work well with Tentacruel, with them both not having one of their water weaknesses and being able to help each other. Plus, it's also an electric type. Plus, I'm pretty sure Lantern can learn Waterfall as well, which we kinda will need. And I don't want to put Waterfall on Tentacruel as well as having Surf. So, yeah, I think we'll go with Lantern or Chinchou. That just makes sense. I should probably still go and grab that Thunderstone though. Only issue is it doesn't learn, it's not going to learn Spark until level 25, which means we're going to be waiting a bit before we have that. So we're not going to be doing that much damage. It may be a little bit hard to train until we actually get that. I'm going to just give him Surf now though. Because once we get Spark on him, I'll be able to go and train in the ocean against like the Tentacruels and stuff, and they give a ton of experience, and that'll get the two of them leveled up like super fast. So for now though, we'll probably best training like here, and then below Ecruteak are probably the kind of best places for him. Yeah, it can learn. Yeah, that's what I figured. I was pretty sure it could learn Waterfall. So, cool. Right, before I do anything though, let me go and grab this Thunderstone before we forget. Hey. Okay. You know what? You might actually use Quick Attack here, so I'm going to switch. I use Tail Whip. Okay. That was a little terrifying. Oh, in fact, I guess I should actually add them to the overlay now. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, just figured I might as well put them on the overlay now just before I forget to. Jesus. I managed to get Sabrina up 6 levels in the time it took, or fucking, in the time it took Ruto to get up 1. I can tell Lantern's going to be one of those Pokemon that levels up pretty slow. Before I go any further, gonna run back. We'll grab some of the elemental punches for Alakazam. Actually, try to think. Which ones do we actually want to put on Alakazam? I don't know if I want to put all 3 on. I might just put 2 of them on. But which ones? I think Fire Punch, definitely. Because that'll help with steel types that we usually wouldn't be able to hit with our psychic attacks. And then it also hits like ice and grass, which is pretty decent. Especially since grass, if we have a grass type that's not part poison, then Fire Punch would be better for it. Especially for things like maybe like Executor and that. So I think Fire Punch definitely. But then a Thunder or Ice. Because Ice also hurts grass, but it's also good against ground and flying. Thunder Punch is also good against flying. And water. Ice is good against Dragon as well. Oh. Fire Punch and Thunder? I think Fire and Thunder might be the best combos. Because Ice is good against flying, which Thunder can hit. Ice is good against grass, which Fire can hit. And then the only other thing Ice is good against, I think, is ground. But we can always just hit ground types with our psychic moves, which will just still do a ton of damage. Like both Fire and Thunder Punch already cover 2 of the things that Ice does. Plus they also have other ones that are more than just... Yeah, I think Thunder and Fire will go with. I think those seem like the best options. I'd actually be better off just using... I may actually be better off using Kadabra to train now. In all honesty. And just giving the XP-shaded Ruto. Because I think with Kadabra we can go and fight... we can go and fight the Sea Kings and Goldings that give way more experience, that are in the water next to Critique. They give way more experience overall, I think. Plus, yeah, because I think Alakazam can probably just one-shot all of them with Thunder Punch, like quite easily. Which means we'll not only be knocking the Pokemon out a lot faster, but we'll be getting more XP, so it'll just overall be faster. Yeah, level 27 it evolves at. We'll try that. If we're not able to one-shot all of them, then I'll come back, because a few of them, because they are some of them are like level 20 and above, which might be a little tougher. But I mean, as long as we can one-shot pretty much all of these, then this will be the best place to train, for sure. Did I not? I forgot to. I did not put the XP share on thingy. I'm a dumbass. Oh, see that's see that's a little scary. We can only two-shot. We're only able to two-shot the Sea Kings. We should be fine. Evolve, buddy. Let me change you. My bad. Yeah, I accidentally gave the XP share back to fucking Sabrina. Yeah, we're getting way more experience from these. Oh, we'll try it on Side Beam now as well. Bam. The only thing that's scaring me is that he's going to confuse me and then like hit me and get a crit, and then I'm going to hit myself and like knock myself out or something. But we'll soon get to... Oh god. A horn attack actually is able to nearly... That would actually one-shot me if it got a crit. I was sorry to hear that, Kevin. That sucks, man. Not gonna stop me. Just can't talk in your normal tone, that's fair. I actually get that way quite often when I get colds. Like my voice will just get completely shot and I just cannot fucking speak at all, and it is the worst. One or two more levels and we'll be able to start one-shotting these Sea Kings with Thunder Punch. Yeah, I think Kadabra should evolve into Alakazam at like 37 with the randomizer settings on. The change in possible evolutions. Supersonic. Get rid of that. Lil could actually maybe be kind of useful, in all honesty. Supersonic, I'm never rely on that actually hitting anything. Jesus, yeah. Look at that. The amount of XP he needs more. Oh, yes, it did. Yeah, just keep reminding me of the bad times. Hey, unique username. How's it going, man? Yay, Ruto evolved. Nice. Cookies for everybody. Gotta share them damn cookies. They're in your hearts. Fucking rude. Banned. Jesus. Do you know what's actually really annoying, by the way? Speaking of cookies, there's a brand of cookies here, right? That's made by Cadbury, which I'm sure you guys have heard of. Cadbury makes a lot of the like best chocolate bars and stuff in the UK. But they make like these. They have this certain box of cookies that they sell, and they're actually like my absolute favourite cookies that I've ever eaten. But I can never find them anywhere. Like any place I've ever found them, rarely have them in stock for some reason, and I can never find them in any like large stores. And it's so annoying, because they're like the best cookies, and I can never fucking find them anywhere. It's so annoying. Like the worst shit. Yeah, the people that make Cadbury eggs. Which are fucking amazing, and just ridiculous. Also, apparently I heard... So, Cadbury cream eggs, right? I heard that in the US, Cadbury cream eggs are only around in Easter time. Like, that's the only time, apparently, that they get, like, stocked up anywhere. Like they like in America, you guys think of it as like an Easter exclusive thing, but in the UK, you can pretty much get them anywhere, any time of the year. Like they're always around. They're always everywhere. Like you could literally walk into any store and they'll be selling, and they will be selling them at any point in the year. But like they're not a seasonal thing over here. That's so weird to me. Because I'm used to Cadbury cream eggs just always being available pretty much whenever. I found that super weird when I found out they were only around really during Easter. Wow, Kevin, so rude. Hey, okay, Sabrina's up at 30 now, so I'm going to take that off so that Ruto can get leveled up a bit faster here. Recently found out that Kinder eggs aren't banned in the US anymore. Are they really not? Maybe they were like, maybe the government was like, you know what? If our kids are stupid enough to fucking eat poison, literally eat poison with the Tide Pods, maybe the Kinder eggs wouldn't be that. Maybe having Kinder eggs wouldn't be that dangerous in comparison. Kinder eggs are pretty cool. The chocolate is delicious, and the little toys usually fun to like mess around with. Although, when I was younger, anytime I got a Kinder egg when I was younger, if it was a toy that wasn't something you built and was just like already like just a thing, I would always get disappointed. Like I always like getting the toys that was like actually in pieces that you had to like put together. Just 'cause it was, yeah, it was obviously way more fun to do that. Ah, that's so dumb. Really? Why are they so scared that kids are going to choke on the plastic capsule thing inside the egg? Like, what kid is going to try and shove the entire fucking egg in his mouth at once? Jesus. Alright. Finally done with training. I guess we can now go back, head back to what we were actually doing at the start of the stream, which was fighting fucking Team Rocket and Goldenrod. Yeah, I mean that's true. If they're stupid enough to eat a Tide Pod, then maybe they're stupid enough to fucking try and shove an entire fucking chocolate egg in their mouth at once and choke on it. But see, the weird thing is though, here, when kids want a Kinder egg, usually it's because they want the toy and they know the toy's in there. Like, nobody buys the Kinder egg just for the chocolate. People buy it because they want the toy. So, like, it's usually eating the chocolate is like usually the secondary thought of it. I would say people would usually break the egg open, get the toy out, and then eat the egg after they get the toy out. So the fact that it's even a possibility for people to like be buying them just for the chocolate and just try and shoving the whole thing in their mouth to eat at once, like the amount of stupidity involved in that is just kind of ridiculous. I know. Alright. Back to actually making progress in the game, guys. Yeah. Alright, so we did actually just finish with the first part of the tower, so now we can head down to the underground. Just got a TM for Growl. Gotta love that sweet randomised TMs when they give you shit like that. I think I've actually been there. I've actually had a randomiser give me a TM for Growl before as well. It's so bad. Oh, in fact, you know what? I just realised we are actually about to fight our rival. I'm trying to think what he starts. I think he starts with Sneasel? I don't think it really has any ice moves, so we're probably fine with Chia. Probably just set up a Reflect and then just spam Razor Leaf until he sends out something that's actually hard for us to fight. I mean, the Tide Pod Challenge, I feel like the Tide Pod Challenge started as a joke, and then there were some kids that were dumb enough to actually start doing it, and then because of peer pressure of people probably telling other kids that they should do it, or they're not cool, or they're like pussies for not doing it, or something like that. I can imagine most of the people doing it are either doing it because they're really stupid and think other people are doing it a lot, and they think it's going to make them cool, or other people who are getting peer pressured into it. That is my logic for why it's probably happening. Present best TM. Yeah, I've had some pretty bad TMs from some of my playthroughs. Oh, actually, you know what? Before we start that, just because I'm going to be a dick and make you guys wait, before we actually start this battle, I gotta go do something real quick. So I'll be back in a few minutes, and then when we get back, we'll fight chat. But you guys can at least listen to this sweet battle music while I'm gone. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Hold on. Hey, Nuclear Stomp. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How's it going? What the hell are you guys talking about in chat? Oh my god. There should be a company where you can pay them to make a chocolate figure of yourself. There probably is, actually. Well, I don't know how many of you are aware of this little factoid, but there is... Thank you for the host as well, Nuclear Stomp, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but... Oh fuck, it starts with go back? Shit, that's not what I wanted to. Sabrina. There's a company out there, I don't know what the website's called, but you can get them to make a chocolate print of your butthole. So, I think the way it works is they send you like a little toolkit thing out, and you basically use that to get a print kind of mold of your butthole, and then you send it back to them, and then they can make you like a little box of like chocolate buttholes that are in the shape of your butthole, and then you can eat your own ass. Like, that is a real fucking thing that exists, and the idea of that is just amazing. Because you could literally do that, and then you could give people them, like, oh, do you want a chocolate? And they probably wouldn't even look at it. They would just eat it, and then you could just be like, they're eating my ass. They're eating my chocolate ass. I just find that fucking hilarious. The fact that that is even a thing. Okay. Could you not? Oh. Probably should have thought about the fact that I was going to get hit by a wing attack from a Golbat and would have done a lot of damage. Okay, you gotta stop confusing every fucking one of my Pokemon now. For real. Okay, and my Pokemon really gotta stop fucking hitting themselves. Yeah, I know about that as well. Yeah, you can make, yeah, there's like companies that will make like dildos in the shape of your like penis and stuff like that. Which is, I feel like that's a little bit weirder than the chocolate butthole. Because you're actually using that as like sexual, in a sexual way, whereas the butthole is just like a funny thing, and it's basically just chocolate. You're just eating chocolate. It's just in the mold of something weird. Actually, I want to look this up. What the hell is? See, I'm gonna look up chocolate butthole, and that's gonna be in my Google search from now on. But I don't know what else I would search to find this. I like how I searched chocolate butthole, and the first thing that came up was Valentine's Day chocolate. What it's called? Edible anus? Is that what it's called? Edible anus. Firebox. Wow. Edible anuses. Also, hey Lanny, you came in at a weird time. We're talking about chocolate buttholes right now. Oh my god. Well, for anyone curious on it, here's a link with gifs and everything of someone getting their butt moulded. So, you know, not safe for work a little bit, but there you go. Christ. It's just hilarious. Why am I not surprised? Yep. Yeah, it really got the shaft in this gen, with the fact that it's both of it's a physical attacking Pokemon, but both of its types are only special based. Plus, and even without that, it just doesn't get any good moves. And its stats, even without that, its stats are a little bit underwhelming. I mean, its attack and speed are both decent, but it's so frail. Watch the video at the bottom of the page. It's like an alternate reality John Cleese. Really? I didn't actually watch the video. I looked at the GIF that was there. Oh my god. I mean, if John Cleese didn't become the famous comedian, I feel like that just seems like something he would end up doing in his life. He's a pretty weird guy. Oh my god, he got fucking messed up there pretty badly. Alright. Really? That's so weird. I might have a look at the video later then. I mean, yeah. I mean, it just sounds like a Monty Python sketch. Fucking edible buttholes. God. Love a good Monty Python sketch. When they're good, they're fucking amazing. But my favorite Monty Python sketch though is always going to be the fucking dead parrot. It's just so good. It's just so ridiculously good. This parrot has ceased to be. It is an ex-parrot. You mother... I swear to God. Stop. Fucking... If we lost another Pokemon to fucking self-destruct today, I would actually just be so done. This controller would be across the room in an instant. A lot of close calls and a couple of actual deaths. I am not too happy with the fact that that's happening. We're also getting to the stage in the game where having Pokemon not be fully evolved is going to start getting really bad. Luckily, I think within the next... We're definitely going to get Chia evolved fully finally here. Shikaka's probably going to be a few more levels before it evolves. And then Sabrina's still going to be a while. We're not going to be getting Sabrina evolved until we get to like Blackthorn City. What? No, yeah, it does. Crobat was introduced in Generation 2. No, Gen 2, man. Gen 4? Really? I mean, I could understand if you thought maybe Gen 3, if you were one off, but Gen 4? No, man, Crobat has been around since Gen 2. I know there are some people that get a lot of Pokemon in Gen 2 and 3 confused, and then a lot of people that get Pokemon between Gen 3 and 4 confused. Like, I know there's some people that still think that Skarmory is a Gen 3 Pokemon when it's actually a Generation 2. And I think there's some people that think... who is it? I know there's a couple of Gen 3 Pokemon that people always think were Gen 4. I mean, yeah, fucking Koga, one of the Elite Four members in this game, uses a Crobat. I don't think there's actually... Yeah, think about it though, I think in the Gen 3 games, I don't think there's a single person in Ruby or Sapphire that uses Crobat, which is kind of weird. Not like anybody significant that I can think of at least. Huh. I always thought Slugma was a Gen... Yeah, I've heard that before as well. I think it's mostly because any Gen 2 Pokemon that you couldn't really find until like Kanto, a lot of people probably just kind of forgot about and assumed it was Gen 3 because they just don't remember seeing it very often in this game. Like Slugma you don't see until Slugma you genuinely don't see it at all until you're like most of the way through the Kanto area. And in Skarmory, there's only like one area in this game that you find Skarmory, which is below Blackthorn, and it's actually kind of rare to find. So it's like, and I don't think there's a single trainer in the game that uses one. But like actually finding those Pokemon is pretty, like you just don't run into them that much. So I can honestly understand people just not realizing. Yeah, that as well. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, you can't in Fire Red and Leaf Green, even though it's a Gen 3 game, you can't evolve like Golbat into Crobat until like after you've finished, finished the Elite Four and stuff. Once you've got the National Dex, and you can't evolve like Scyther into Scizor. Hey, Chia finally evolved into Meganium. Yeah. Yeah, that's why whenever you're doing a... Yeah, that's why whenever you're doing a... If you're ever doing a randomizer, and Fire Red and Leaf Green, you have to make sure you give... you have to make sure you tick the box that gives you the National Dex at the start of the game. so that you can actually evolve a Pokemon if you catch something outside of Gen 1. Because if you don't give yourself the National Dex and you catch, like, for example, you catch like a Totodile and a randomizer, if you don't have the National Dex, it just will never evolve. And that's pretty bad. Like, you definitely don't want that happening. God, if only we had Sabrina. If only we had Sabrina earlier to just sweep through that guy's team of Coughings. We would not have lost our poor Quagsire. God damn it. I'm still so upset about that. That's right. How about new? We definitely have to try and be careful with Sabrina here though. Because as powerful and as fast as you are a glass cannon. And you will die so easily if you get hit by the right attack. We pretty much got a... We pretty much can never switch Sabrina into something mid-battle unless it's something that we resist. And we should probably only actually use her in battles where she can one-shot most of the stuff that she's fighting. Because if she takes any hits, it's just going to be bad. It's going to be a bad time. Alrighty. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Jesus Christ. I am not staying in to get quick attacked, eventually. Yeah, that's always my gripe about Team Rocket and stuff. That's always been my gripe overall with a lot of the evil teams, is that they just use the same like 3 or 4 Pokemon. So I mean it's not as bad early on in the game, but once you get to later parts in the game where you have to fight like 20 of them in an area, and they're literally just using the same like 3 or 4 Pokemon, it does get like so fucking boring. They just be fighting the same shit over and over again. Yeah. Give me that amulet coin. Right. Gonna throw this on. On Chicago, I guess. There you go, put him out in front then, so we can get some more experience. Or some more money while we do the next few fights. Alright, let's see here. Get out of here. You motherfucker. I'm so sick of these fucking coffins exploding, I swear. That is like the 4th or 5th one in this one section now that have exploded on us. God damn it. Do you remember that huge chest? Wait, what? Do you remember that huge chest Mars from Gen 4? Her and her underleveled her ugly. I don't know what you mean by huge chest. You try to say she was busty? Like I've never noticed that about her before, but I remember her and her Purugly. That fucking Purugly was actually pretty goddamn scary. Especially in Nuzlocke, 'cause that thing could actually like kill a few Pokemon early on. Like having to fight something that was fully evolved that early in the game was actually pretty tough. Unless you had like the right Pokemon for it. Oh, you mean oh, okay, you meant to say cheat, not chest. Okay, I was gonna say like. Is that I was gonna say like, is that something that's noticeable about her? I've never thought she had. I never thought she was she had that kind of thing going on. I was very confused by huge chest. Alright, let's heal up and then go back into the tower. I feel like we actually might be a little bit underleveled for this. Because if I'm not mistaken, the final rocket guy you fight in here, I think his levels, I'm pretty sure his team is on like level, I think his highest level is like 35, isn't it? And our team's only 30, 31, 32. I'm wondering if we should maybe actually go and do some grinding before we actually do the rest of this. Like maybe just grind the team up to like 33. At least. Because otherwise we're going to be fighting something that's like 3, 4, even 5 levels higher than our team members. Which might be kinda scary. And it's not only just him, like the next few trainers we fight are all like in the 30s, I think. I think it may actually be worthwhile doing that. I'm gonna actually do that. I'm gonna go grind some levels up to 33. I'm just scared that we're gonna lose more Pokemon in there, because we're definitely under leveled for this section, I think. Plus, I mean, with how fast we can grind levels in this, it shouldn't take that long. The only thing that's kind of annoying is we still don't have anybody with fly, because Crobat still hasn't evolved yet. So we're going to have to run. Luckily I do know where the best places are to getting levels. The only unfortunate thing is that the area that I'm going to isn't going to be the best place for everybody to train. Specifically, Ruto, Hentai... Yeah, Ruto, Hentai and Chia aren't really going to be able to train here. But these three should be fine. I'll have to take the three of these somewhere else. Yeah, the executives are like 33, the highest is 36, really? Jesus. It might be a good idea to get everybody up to 34 then, if that's the case. Christ. Oh. Oh yeah. I guess, yeah, that's kind of a... I guess that's something we never thought of. The fact that we have one of our Pokemon named Ruto and then another one named Hentai. Yeah, if I talk about both of them at the same time, it does sound like I'm talking about fucking Rule 34 stuff. Alright. Yeah, this is like one of the better places to train. The Weeping Bells and Tanglers in here give like, and the Poliwhirls. They all give a quite ridiculous amount of experience. Hey, Nuzlocke, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. One of the Pokemon only has 3 moves. What the fuck? Can't remember who it was, but I remember in XD there was a late game trainer that had a Pokemon with 2 moves. What the hell? Did they just design it in that way because they maybe thought the AI would get messed up with having 4 moves and they wanted to go with like a specific tactic or something? That's so weird. Yeah, it's so weird. That's a strange thing to have. Only 2 moves on a Pokemon. Did I not? The final guy in the main story that you fight? Did he have a specific tactic that he never used, or do you mean Are you talking about a character that I never fought who was in like the post game? Because yeah, I never finished the post game because I think somebody told me that the post game levels were like ridiculously high compared to me, and I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to sit and grind on a bunch of levels just to do it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't think he ever did that to us. That's pretty dirty though. That was a pretty tough fight though. Probably would have had a much easier time with it if I just, you know, actually trained up a little bit more, because we were a little bit under leveled for it. Every time I see one of them, I just gotta throw a Pokeball, just for the lols. Rip. Alright, see you later, NT. Yeah, it was the one thing that was a little bit annoying about that game, is there were occasionally some like ridiculous level jumps that were just like, why? Like there was a point in the game where the main like trainers we were battling were all around like mid to late 30s, and then all of a sudden the next area we went into, we had to immediately like fight somebody whose highest levels were like 45, and I was like, what the fuck? Like what? Why is the levels jumped up so far, like so suddenly? That's just ridiculous. Alright. We can't really train those three. They are against like the grass types and stuff. I can do. Ruto and Cheetah though can continue to fight against these Sea Kings and Goldines. And then Tentacruel, I'm not actually sure where we're going to train him. That's good to hear. Yeah, I'll probably get around to playing XD at some point. Oh, try to confuse Ray. Ooh, I could put that over Flail and then being a real annoying cunt with Thunder Wave. With Thunder Wave and Confuse Ray. Yeah. I think that'll be good. Especially if we're going to be fighting something that's like really, really strong and annoying to take down. A good example of that would be Claire's Kingdra. If I can paralyze and confuse that thing, and then just spam Spark on it, that would be pretty good. Ah, really? Yeah, I'll be careful with that. But whenever I'm playing XD, I'll make sure to try and save often, just in case the game does freeze like that. Yes, once we get to, yeah, when in the dragons, then you get a gift routine, which is pretty sweet. Don't know if I'm necessarily going to use it because it doesn't evolve until 55, so we wouldn't be able to even evolve it fully until we got to Kanto. But you never know. If we end up having a Pokemon die while we're in Kanto and we really need something new on the team, Dragonite would be a sweet option. The only thing is actually, you know, trying to get the thing leveled up, because I'm pretty sure when you get it, it's only on like level 15 or something. So it would be a case of trying to grind something up 40 levels before it's fully evolved and actually like really good. Potentially. Yeah. I'll try and do what I can do about a unique username. I'm sure I can get it to run just fine. I just realised I was kinda over leveling Chia there. Actually might be a good idea to just train here. Yeah, Surf can knock out the Goldines, the low leveled ones, and I'll keep Sludge Bomb for the Sea Kings. Yeah, they're high enough level to just do that. Wow, I actually never knocked it out. Yeah, Outrage is in this game, but it's also a special attack and not a physical attack. So, I mean, it's still powerful as fuck. And Dragonite doesn't exactly have a low special attack and stat, but it is still unfortunate that it's not physical. I mean, honestly, if I was going to try and go for one of the pseudo legendary Pokemon in this, I would honestly say Tyranitar. Tyranitar's probably a lot better than Dragonite in this gen, to be honest. Just due to the fact that it gets a much better and stronger moveset. It gets, like, by level up, like, just by level up move alone, Tyranitar gets Rock Slide, Earthquake, and Crunch. And then you can use its fourth move slot for, like, I don't know, fucking anything else, like Blizzard or something. Whereas, Dragonite's pretty much stuck with just Outrage, which is a good, you know, still a good stab move, but the fact that it's special kind of hinders it a little bit. And then the only other stab move it can get is Wing Attack, which is ridiculously weak. And I guess you could throw Earthquake on it, but you kind of need to waste a TM for that. Yeah, you can catch Stratinis in the Dragon's Den, as well as get the one as a gift. I wouldn't say it's a static encounter. I would say it's more of a, I would count that more as a gift Pokemon. Because a static encounter implies that you have to actually battle it. Still. Oh, I just realised I was kinda over leveling him there because I was not paying attention. Okay. Full team on 34. Let's go get healed up and then we will finish Team Rocket. Oh yeah, Bruno. Yeah, in Gen 1 he has 2 Onyxes for some reason. Which makes no sense because it's not like there's a lack of fighting types in Gen 1. Like, they could have easily given him a Primeape and a Poliwrath. Like, there were still a few other fighting types he could have used other than just Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. It was kind of weird that it's kind of weird that they gave him 2 Onyxes randomly. Alright. Oh shit, you know what? I actually completely forgot to look at that nuclear stomp. Because yeah, so as soon as I as soon as I finished streaming last night, I was hungry and went to get food. And then I sat and just kind of watched some stuff, and then I was playing a bit of VR chat. Like I completely slipped my mind actually to even check out that random fuser thing. I'll try and remember to do that tonight. Because I do actually want to have a look at it and see like how it works and stuff. You exploding piece of shit. Swear to God. I'm getting so fucking tired of these things exploding. Shikaka, can you like evolve soon so that I can actually just fly on those things to avoid getting exploded? Christ almighty. How many goddamn coughings have exploded on us tonight? This is getting ridiculous. How are you, Nika's name? Have a nice meal. Ah, I just punched my desk. Fuck. Ah, that hurt. I didn't even actually punch my desk. My knuckles like just barely scuffed against the corner of the desk when I was moving my hand down, so it was actually really painful. Ah, fuck me. Jesus. Yep. I'm a smart man. Oh, this. God, the drill in Gloom's mouth and this sprite in this game is so bad. It just looks like it's ugh. Like before, with some of the other sprites before, it looks like it's just kind of drilling a bit, but with that sprite, it looks like its entire mouth is just full of drill. Like, goddamn. Oh, in fact, doesn't this guy have like a really high level Golbat? Like he has one Pokemon, it's like a 34 or 35 level Golbat. What's it on? 36! Jesus! It's a wee bit higher than I thought. Now I'm gonna fucking confuse you before you confuse me, because you are gonna be probably pretty annoying. Do you know what would actually be amazing though? If Shikaka evolved after this fight. But that, really? It was confused for one turn, and it didn't even hurt itself. I was kind of hoping to abuse the chance to flinch and chance for it to hit itself in confusion. Spam bite. Ah, oh, come on. Alright, well we should be able to knock it out with one attack from now. Alright, Shikaka, if you wanna evolve at 35, that would be actually pretty sweet. Damn it. Oh well. Alright, last two trainers. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Chabok. god. Oh. Yeah, that's right now. Can't wait to get to Blackthorn so I can finally get rid of fucking cut. Also, I'm actually... One thing that's going to be nice is, I don't... We're probably not going to finish this by Sunday, which is kind of nice, because that means that I'll be able to, once again, I'm pretty sure we can get another TM for return. Which would be nice, because then we can give that to Chicago. And that'll be, like, ridiculously powerful on him. The animation for Icy Wind in this game is so weird. It doesn't look like ice, it just looks like weird sparks. And it sounds like, it's like the sound effects and stuff, it makes it sound like it should be like a psychic type move. I really don't get where the whole... I really don't get where it's coming from with the weird sparkles and then the... Just, I don't know, it's just weird. Strange animation for the move. Okay, I think Ruto should be able to deal with this guy pretty well. We're bulky. As far as I remember it, I think his team is Houndour, Houndoom, and I think his middle Pokemon's maybe like possibly Coughing? I don't actually remember. I just know he has Houndour and Houndoom, which we can obviously do a lot of damage with Surf, and since Houndour and Houndoom are both special attackers, we should be able to tank hits from them pretty well, even if they manage to, even if they're able to get a hit in. Which it looks like that's not going to happen. Coughing, is it? Yeah, okay. Oh, 33 Coughing, Jesus. Okay, I mean, even if this thing explodes, I think Lantern's bulky enough to tank it, just with the amount of HP that we've got. Hey, never mind, we can just one-shot, or we can just, you know, one-shot on with Surf. Am I just gonna straight up one-shot his whole team? Oh god. Damn. Oh, the crit. Jesus, Ru, that was brutal. Guess it was a good idea that we, guess it was, yeah, a good thing that we fucking did that. That we trained up a bit there. Otherwise that could have actually been pretty dangerous, especially with that level 33 Coughing. If we didn't one-shot that thing, there was probably a pretty good chance it was going to explode on one of our mons, and if we were under-leveled, if we were under level 33 when it did that, it possibly would have killed it something else. So thank God for that. Hey, we did it. We got through Team Rocket, and we only lost 2 Pokemon. Poison. Alright, let's go heal up. And then we can move on. We can actually head to the ice cave to officially actually go through it this time. I wasn't actually sure if we were going to even make this much progress today. Oh, you know what? Might as well play the number thing. With the fact that we had 2 Pokemon die, and the fact that we had to do a bunch of grinding for 2 new members of the team, I genuinely didn't think we were going to make as much progress as this. But it looks like we're going to have enough time to get all the way to Blackthorn City before we have to finish things up tonight. Yeah, Claire's Kingdra is on level 40 in this. So, we're definitely going to be under-leveled for the fight against her. We're probably going to have to do a little bit of grinding. Maybe try and get the team up to. I'd probably aim at have the team on like 38 or 39-ish. For when we go into the gym. But yeah, that Kingdra is. I mean, not even just the Kingdra, but the Dragonairs as well. Her Dragonairs and Kingdra is just. They're all pretty terrifying, to be honest. Right. Well, let's head out. Still can't fly, so we're just gonna have to run all the way back. Oops. Luckily, there actually are quite a few areas that we have still not went to. Optional areas that we still haven't went to that have quite a lot of trainer battles. So I think once we get to Blackthorn and need to do some grinding, we'll probably go back and fight all of those trainers again. We'll go and like probably rebattle them to kind of help trainers up a bit. Plus, there's like some items and shit we probably can get that will be useful. You sell anything good? You do sell hyper potions, which is kind of nice. Actually, buy some pearls. The ice cave. I'm actually going to buy a few hyper potions because we do actually have a few team members that wouldn't be able to get fully healed with just a lemonade now. So, all right. Well, we can actually fight all the trainers in this route now. Fisher Wilton. Nope. Hey! You couldn't have phoned me. You couldn't have phoned me when I was actually doing that way, buddy. Alright, well, we got a firestone. Only person we're waiting on to give us a stone now is this fat prick. Just need to wait on him getting us a water stone, and we're all good. Although to be honest, I don't even know if I need a firestone for anything, because I think the only Pokemon that evolved with a firestone is Growlithe and Vulpix, isn't it? And then I guess Eevee as well, but I don't think we can get a Vulpix in this game. I don't really plan on using Flareon. And then I don't even know if there's any other areas that we can catch Growlithe in that we haven't already screwed up. So I don't even know if we're ever going to actually get to use it. But, oh well. Might as well grab it anyway. I feel like we've actually been a little bit luckier than usual with the evolution stones in this game though. We got 2 leaf stones, a thunderstone and a firestone, and we haven't even got onto the 8th gym yet. Pretty nice. God, actually, can you imagine if I actually did manage to catch a Growlithe early on and was still using it at this point? Like, get the fact that now, only now, we would have finally got the Firestone to evolve him at this point. God. That would be brutal. Hey, it's a blossom. Wow, correct. Oh, wait. I think there's one... Yeah, I was going to say there's one gap here that we missed. Or we nearly missed, anyway. When is, do you guys know when remember when yeah, not Alakazam, but Kadabra. Do you guys remember when Kadabra learns Psychic? I think it's... In fact, it might be the same level that he evolves, now that I think about it. I think it's 37, isn't it? That sounds right. I think it may be that. Yeah. Yeah, I think he learns Psychic on the same level that he'll evolve. Which I guess is fine. I mean, Psybeam's not exactly weak right now. We're still able to do pretty solid damage with it. I actually remember when I was a kid, playing Gen 1, when you had no like way of knowing what the power of attacks in that game. Like, there was no way in game to like look at what power and accuracy moves had, and I didn't really have any strategy guides or anything like that. I remember for the longest time, I thought that Psybeam was actually stronger than Psychic. Just because in my head I was just like, well, a Psychic attack surely isn't as strong as a Psybeam. Like, surely a beam of Psychic power is stronger than just a Psychic attack. Like, that was my logic. For the longest time I always thought that Psybeam was a stronger attack, and I always used Psybeam with my Alakazam. Little did I know I was being a dumb little shit. I can't believe I still remember how to fucking do that puzzle. I can get through that so fast every time. And we finally got Waterfall. As soon as we get to Blackthorn, we'll take Surf off of Ruto and put Waterfall on him. Gotta love a good old Strength puzzle. It's a classic. I kind of actually miss the strength puzzles like this a little bit in the newer games, because they made all the... In the newer games they made the boulders for strength like fucking huge, and they take up so much of the screen, so you really can't do like puzzles like this anymore. Which makes me a little bit sad. I always liked these strength puzzles. I think there were some people that weren't like really a big fan of them though. Max potion. I don't know if there's hidden items on these islands or not. I think there is one here. Yeah. Carabos. Well, I'm gonna give that to Kaka in the hopes that it'll make him evolve a little bit faster. That's the wrong way. Boop. 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 Not that we're ever going to use it, but you never know. I mean, we'd actually, you know what? We do have Icy Wind on Tentacruel, and having the Never Melt Ice on Tentacruel for the upcoming Dragon Gym might not be the worst idea, to be honest. Slightly power up those water moves, or those ice moves, to help deal with those Dragonairs a bit easier. 44, what is that? Rest? Yeah, rest. Just getting all the fucking vitamins here. Not gonna complain though. The more then we can get, the happier we can get our gold at, and the fucking faster we can get them evolved. I'd especially like to get them evolved before we fight Claire. Don't really want to be going into that battle with just a Crobat. Or just a Golbat even. I think with those 3 vitamins and stuff, I think he should evolve in the next few levels. I would hope anyway. If he doesn't evolve by the time he's on like 39 or 40, I'll honestly be so confused. I feel like the game's gonna be cheating me at that point, to be honest. Hey, we finally made it to Blackthorn. Yippee! Alright. First things first. Bit of Surf. Not Spark. I nearly fucking pressed that on Spark there. Just because I assumed Surf was at the top for some reason. Give Waterfall. Okay. Now, I want to take Cut off of Tentacruel, I think. I just don't know what I want to give to Tentacruel. Replace it. Yeah, 'cause I can't really learn anything here. Maybe I'll just leave it on him. Because we actually do need Cut to get the TM for Solar Beam during Victory Road. And we don't really have any other moves to even give Hentai right now anyway, so it's kind of pointless to even bother with that. Yeah, screw it. We'll just leave it for now. Maybe once we get a TM that you can actually use, we can do that. Yeah. Alright. I don't think there's anything else I want to get rid of. I think we're good. Nothing else really to actually even do here. There's somebody that wants to trade I think this person here wants to trade like a Rhydon for a Dragonair. Oh no, no, she wants me to give her a Dragonair for a fucking Dodrio. Like that's, yeah, like let me do that. Let me give you my pseudo legendary for a fucking generic, like mediocre bird. That seems totally fair. That's clearly not an unreasonable trade. Okay. Well, there's nothing really to do here. We did actually, I think we did. I'm pretty sure we actually did end up getting an encounter in the Dark Cave at Violet City, which was because I think I was trying to go for the I was trying to get a Geodude, and I think we did get a Zubat there, but then I accidentally knocked it out. So we can't get anything in it. I don't think there's even anything in there that we can get that's that interesting. I think the most interesting thing you can actually get in there from this side is a Wobbuffet. But I'm not really that interested in getting a Wobbuffet, to be honest. So I guess the only thing to do is to get an encounter here. Although, before we do that, let me actually look to see what we can get here, because it's possible, I think, that we might have better encounters for this area during the daytime. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll have a look anyway, just in case. Right, let's see. Generation 2. There we go. In the Japanese and Korean versions of Gold and Silver, Terry Ursa appears only in silver while Phanpy appears only in gold. What the fuck? Weird. Let's see. So at any time you get Geodudes, Gravelers and... well yeah, I didn't even think about that. We still haven't actually gotten a Geodude or a Graveler, have we? So more than likely the encounter we're going to get here is going to be probably Geodude and Graveler, no matter what. You pretty much get them any time of the day, very high chance. Bligers are a 20% chance. Skarmory is a 5% chance during the day. And Phanpy and Donphan. Oh no, actually, yeah, Phanpy is a 5% chance in the morning. Donphan is a 15% chance during the day. I actually would quite... I actually think I would... I don't know if I would prefer Donphan. Donphan and a Donphan or a Skarmory would maybe be a bit more interesting than a Golem. But I mean, I don't really have any way of avoiding an encounter with Golem, unless I can get an encounter with Graveler somewhere else that I've not been to yet, but I think we've pretty much explored everywhere in the game at this point. I think the only places I haven't actually gotten encounters in are just like random towns that we haven't like used our fishing rod on or something. I think in terms of like caves and stuff like that, I think we've pretty much done everything else. Hello, I think we might as well wait until the daytime tomorrow, on tomorrow's stream, to get an encounter here, because you never know, maybe we'll get super lucky and get a Skarmory or a Donphan or even a Gligar. But I think more likely we will end up just getting a Geodude or a Graveler for an encounter there, which is a little sad. But I mean, Turtle Golem's not exactly a bad Pokemon in this gen, he's actually pretty solid overall, so I'm not really going to complain about that. But I think there's not really anything else for us to do right now except grind levels and train. So I think we're just going to leave it here for the night, guys. I am going to head off, and on tomorrow's stream we shall be going around to a bunch of areas that we missed to fight a bunch of trainers that we didn't fight yet. And in general just grinding some levels until we get the team high enough to fight the gym. So more likely tomorrow we're going to be getting the last gym badge and then heading through Victory Road, which is pretty exciting. We'll probably actually end up fighting the potentially fighting the Elite Four on Saturday, on the Saturday stream. I doubt we're going to get far enough to fight the Elite Four tomorrow. Maybe if we can get like training done fast enough and stuff, but we'll have to wait and see. Either way, thank you guys for watching the stream. I will see you all tomorrow for more Pokemon Crystal. Have a good night, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.